but we are going to focus on the academic part, and that is Microsoft Teams, which is nothing but, if you can see here, Microsoft Teams icon. This is nothing but a hub where a teacher can deliver online lecture, teacher can share reference material, notes, teacher can simply create any post inside the classroom, or after any lecture, he or she can assign such as assessments or assignments for the students. And these all assignments, assessments, student can submit digitally. So we are going to just enter in Microsoft Teams. So those who are going to use it on the mobile, so after very first login, when you click on Microsoft Teams, it is going to ask you to download Microsoft Teams application for your Android or iOS devices. If the parent is having or student, they are having mobile phones, then definitely after first login, when you click on Microsoft Teams icon, it is going to ask you to download Teams application on your mobile phones, because that is a better option. It gives you better user interface and all the functionality which you require to connect to your teacher and your classrooms. So when I click on Microsoft Teams, it opens inside the same browser in another tab. And this is how very first window look like. So you can see there are tiles. These tiles are nothing but your classes. So parent and student, you are going to see your class. Maybe if you are in a 6th standard, then you are going to see your class 6. If you are in 7th standard, you are going to see your class 7. So name can be changed, grade 7, class 7. So it depends on the school what name they are going to give to your class. But this is how in a tile shape manner you can see your classes available inside Microsoft Teams. So as a student, when I enter in my class, so let me just enter in my class 8. So at the left hand side, I can see subject wise channels are available. At the left hand side, if I can see, so there is one general channel, which is common channel for everyone, where everyone can post something. Then after that, there are subject related channel. That means now my Hindi teacher is going to post anything inside Hindi channel. So whenever I need to find Hindi reference material or what Hindi teacher is sharing with me, definitely I am going to visit the Hindi channel to see this. In the same way, if mathematics teacher sharing something, I need to go to math channel and see what she is sharing. And by default, don't worry about how to identify whether someone has posted or not. You can see the difference. General, Hindi, math, these channels are not bold. If you can see, these are normal, and my science is bold. So this gives you perspective. Whenever it is a bold, that means there are some unread messages are there for you. That means science teacher has posted something and you need to check it. You need to visit it. So whenever you are going to see bold, that means you have not visited that channel, or you may miss any post or any message from teacher. So now when you click on this, so definitely science teacher has posted one online lecture schedule. If you can see, science human heart, which is scheduled on 25th May 2020. So this is how parents or students can see inside their channel, inside their class, any schedule that teacher is sharing for online lecture. So in the same way, you can see the schedule along with date and time, and you can just click on this. So if I click on this, it gives me option to join that particular lecture. So there is one join button, if you can see. In mobile also, you are going to have little bit different interface, but these features and joining the lecture is not going to change. There will be button to join your online lecture. So where we were inside Teams, inside our class 8, and we went to the science channel just to see what my teacher has posted, and I found that my teacher posted online lecture schedule that I can click as a student and I can join whenever that schedule is. So 25th May, definitely it has passed, but in future, if any schedule is there posted by your teacher, you just need to go to that channel and click on the schedule and join it. So maybe 5 minutes before your class or maybe on time. So you can join your online lecture in this manner. And also, if you find something that teacher has posted in their channel and you want to ask your doubt, so very easy thing, we have provided reply. If any reference material, any post your teacher is sharing with you, it after going through it, you can ask your queries, your doubts by just replying to that post that could you please explain let's say second stanza. It is just example I am giving you. In a same manner, student can raise their queries and discuss any topic if they are having doubt. So after your teacher share post, definitely you can ask or reply to that post, and definitely teacher can see your reply and she can answer you back. Also, there are emojis available to just express yourself. If you want, if you like that reference material, you can put thumbs up there. If you like the reply of your teacher, you can put thumbs up there or heart there. So these kind of emojis are available for students. Even student can attach a file. So if you are having a doubt and you are doing, let's say, any equation in mathematics, let's say, or maybe any experiment in science, you found that some difficulties you are facing and you just want to click the picture of it, what you are doing, or maybe the PDF file that you are reading. So you can just click the picture and you can attach that picture and ask the teacher, ma'am, here I have stuck. Please help me, or please guide me how to go further. So this is how you can utilize this platform to communicate with your teacher whenever they share post. And also you can ask your doubts. So this is the second feature. First feature is you can join online lectures. You can be part of your online lectures. Second feature is you can interact with the teacher whenever he or she is going to share any post or reference material with you. So as a student, you can interact, you can raise your queries. So we are going back to the general post. General channel is the channel where you can see n number of default tabs available. So first is a post tab. Definitely teacher is going to post inside this. As a student, we don't encourage you to post anything. Even there is a facility student that teacher can disable posting of yours. So don't do that. Don't disturb your classes. Whenever teacher is sharing something, definitely you can raise your doubts. So post is there for you, where teacher is going to post and you can reply her back. Then second is class notebook. This is a really wonderful feature to create your own content and let teacher analyze you, let teacher guide you. So this class notebook has the feature of whenever teacher shares something using class notebook, you can read it. So now let's go and check what teacher has created anything or not inside this. So my teacher has created one page for me that I can come here and I can see. So my teacher has tried to explain water cycle for me by drawing. She has also recorded something that I can listen. So this is how in a single file you can listen to the audio shared by your teacher. Your teacher can draw any concept so that you can easily visualize it, easily understand it. And also your teacher can explain or solve mathematics for you in the same file. So this file is having lots of feature for student as well as teacher, which is a shared file. Your student can simply see what teacher is doing, and teacher can also check back what students are doing on their digital notebook. So this is how we use physical copy to write something. So in this platform, you are going to get a digital copy of the same. So you can write something, you can also record your audios, you can also add images, draw something so that your teacher can analyze you, guide you basis on your activities. So let me go to the student section. So I was right now in teacher section, so I was able to see what teacher has shared with me. But I can see my name is Jasprit Bumrah, means we have created one demo student account, that is Jasprit Bumrah. So as a student, definitely I can see my notebook, and inside my notebook there are sections available for me, such as homework, handouts, quizzes, class notes. That means my teacher can share any assignments or homework inside my homework tab. My teacher may want to share something important, notes, so that I can put in my handouts. Teacher may want to share assessments or the quizzes to just check whether I have understood the topic or not. So quizzes is the section available for me, and I can take my own class notes. So whenever teacher shares something, explain something, I can just write down here so that later on I can refer it. So this is how digital book is going to help you, not just to see what teacher is sharing, but also to create your own content. So let's go to class notes. And now I am going to add my own page. So let's say I am in class 8 and I love, let's say, geography. I love geography subject for example. So I am going to add a geography notes. And in geography, I want to explore Antarctica, let's say. So I am going to go to insert picture from online. You don't need to download and upload any picture. You can simply select from online, so that inside file only you can search and insert images. So I can just search for Antarctica, and I can add some beautiful images of Antarctica in my file. And then after inserting this image, now I want to record my audio so that my teacher can listen why I want to create my own notes on Antarctica. So I can go to, let's say, audio. So now I am going to enter it here, and I am going to add my audio file for my teacher. And what I am going to record here, my own voice, such as dear teacher. So now it has started recording. So I am just saying it. Dear teacher, please help me understand Antarctica. I really want to explore how this continent is, what culture is there, what different plants, what different animals we can found there. And when I grow up, definitely I want to visit Antarctica once in my life. Please guide me, please help me with the valuable resources if you are having, and any written material on the same. And then I can stop. So it is definitely going to help students to express themselves through their audio, through images, through drawing. They can also use draw to draw something so that they can convey their own ideas to the teacher. So I can just select this and I can draw something here. I'm just drawing something. It is not that much meaningful. So I'm trying to draw house, but my drawing is not that good. So definitely kids are going to do much better than me. So this is how your kid can able to now express. So not just typing, because whenever we see Word, Excel, PowerPoint, we have the only one vision that is typing, that boring typing. But apart from typing or adding text, there are so many features our student can utilize to express themselves. They can send audios, they can draw something, or they can add images. Even if they want to add a text, really though they don't need to type anything. So what I can do, I can just go to my home button and I can, let's say, explore if that feature is available for me or not. So yes, it is not available for the student. So there is one dictate feature available, which teacher can definitely use. Yeah, so teacher uses the dictate tool where she can able to add her text without typing. So what we are going to do, we are going to create, let's say, we are going to draw, let's say, a box, separate box here. And inside this box, I can simply type about Antarctica. There are n number of options available for the students to express themselves, to create their own notes, and definitely teacher can view and correct them, guide them in that process. Also, student can complete their assignments by just from their mobile or desktop or laptop. So I can go to assignment as a student, and whenever I go as a student, I can able to see the different assignments shared by teacher. So here, Geography Antarctica assignment shared by my teacher. I can just open it by clicking on this, and I can see the details that teacher has shared. So teacher has created Geography Antarctica assignment for me, and there is a due date. So whenever teacher provide homework, there is always a due date that before this date you have to submit it back so that teacher can check it and give you grades or marks. So in digital platform also, teacher whenever share assignment, she share it with due date. So you can see due date of 6 p.m. That means today before 6 p.m. I have to complete and submit this assignment to my teacher. And maximum point I can score from this is a 10 point. So my teacher can give me 10 out of 10 if I do best, or if I just match her expectations. Teacher provide instruction in detailed manner. So this is just a demo, so not that much details, but definitely teacher is going to share all the details, how to do it, what to do inside the assignment with the student. And then teacher also give you template file. So this template file is nothing but where you can complete your assignment. So you can click on this template file. It opens there only, and as a student, I can able to complete this from here. So I am going to click on edit document, edit in browser. In mobile applications, definitely you have to download different applications such as Word, PowerPoint if you want to complete your assignments. But on desktop or laptop, it opens directly in browser, so don't need to download any separate applications. But on mobile, yes, definitely we need to download it. And now I can complete my assignment. And to complete assignment, let's say now there is a dictate tool available. So I am not going to type. I am just going to dictate and system to type for me. So now it is going to start typing on behalf of me. So Antarctica is the continent and it is situated, let's say, northern or southern pole. Near that, there is a low temperature. We can find ice there. There are no much people lives there, but definitely there are some expeditions, explorations are going on. So scientists visit there, or maybe explorers visit there. So the weather is perfect for animals like some penguins or seals. We can find them. Even sometime polar bear can be found. So this is how your student can just speak what he want to write or she want to write, and they can complete the assignment. So once they have done completing the assignment, they can close the file. So I'm going to stop this dictate by clicking on this. So it will stop now. And then I'm going to close this because I have added whatever I want to speak about Antarctica. So I typed, and then I need to click on turn in. Turn in means submitting your notebook so that your teacher can check it. So whenever you receive assignment, you have to read carefully all the instructions, and then you have to do the assignment in a given template file. After finishing your assignment, you can just go to turn in button and click there. If you don't turn in, your teacher is not going to receive the assignment and you may score 0 marks. Or maybe teacher is not going to correct it after you submit after the due date. So please don't do it. Do it on a time, and then whenever you finish it, just remember to turn in it. So when you turn in, your teacher going to receive the assignment and she can give you grades after checking that, points after checking that. By mistake, if you click on turn in, let's say by mistake it happened, your assignment is not finished yet, but accidentally you click on turn in. So there is undo turn in option is there. So if accidentally you have clicked on turn in, you can just undo it. Okay. And once your teacher check your assignments, you can just go to grades. When you go to grades, whenever your teacher finish checking the assignment, you can see the marks there. So now I have submitted my geography Antarctica assignment with my teacher, but teacher has not yet checked it. Definitely because the demo is going on, so we are on the demo. But in live scenario, in your case, when teacher is going to check it as a student, your point will be available here. You can easily see what points you have scored for the different assignments. So we are going back to, let's say, science channel, and now we are going to see when we join class or when we join online lecture. So there is one schedule you can see in class science, and this schedule I can click and I can join my online lecture. So when I join, there are some features available as a student. So definitely click on join now, and once you join that lecture, you will be the part of your online lecture lobby. So you can see teacher, you can see your other students, those who have joined the lecture. And there is one hand raise option. If you want to, if your teacher asks, please on your camera. So you have to on your camera. So these buttons are going to help you to either on your camera or off your camera. So I have on my camera, so now I can see myself. If I off it, then there will be no video streaming. So this is how you can use. If it is absolutely necessary, then only on your camera. If teacher wants to see you, otherwise you can keep it off. Also respect whenever you join online lecture, you click on this mic and mute yourself always. So if you unmute yourself, you are going to disturb your class by speaking in between. So as a student, we have to respect teacher, and we have to, after joining, we have to ensure that our mic is mute. Only if teacher asks something to answer, then definitely we can unmute our mic and answer the query. But don't do whenever teacher is explaining any concept. Then there is one hand raise option for you. If you are having any doubt in between, or any concept teacher is explaining and you just want to ask about it, you can simply press raise hand. By default, your teacher is going to receive a notification. She can see that you have raised your hand. So she is going to stop and address your query. So don't worry about it. You can use hand raise. And also, you can post your questions using conversation box. So there is one conversation or chat box available, but your teacher can disable it if students are not using this chat box properly. Maybe they are just disturbing the class by posting any nuisance, not the related questions. So definitely your teacher can disable this chat for you. So this is how, as a student, you can log in, you can access your Microsoft Teams, where you can see your class subject wise channels, your own digital notebook, where you can express yourself in different way by speaking, typing, drawing, adding images. And then you can see your assignments, you can turn in your assignments. And through grades, you can check how many points you have scored in each assignment. In a similar way, you can just go to general channel or any other channel where teacher is sharing any file or post. You can comment or reply on that, and you can express through emojis as well. And when you join online lecture, so when you join online lecture, you can do your video off, audio off, you can raise your hand and you can chat or post your queries. And then finally, once it is over, you can click on the red button. So this is how we have covered, which is really necessary for the parents and students. And now we are going to close this live session. I hope you understood very well. We have shared one PDF with the school, and school is going to share the PDF where how to log in, how to share assignments, how to solve it, how to use your class notebook. Everything is given in detail, step by step. So don't worry about it. You are going to have it. Have a great day, parents and students. And thank you for joining this live session. I hope it is helpful for you guys, and wish you all the best to the student, parent, teachers, and the whole school for this digital transformation journey. Have a great day. Thank you once again.